Hi guys, hope you're well. Today I'm finally making a video for you. I know it's been such a long time. The last month or so has been so hectic and crazy. I don't even know where to start. If you guys follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you'd actually know what's been going on. If you're intrigued to know what's been going on, you can head over to my Facebook, which is Sangeeta Dosanjh MUA, and you'll find out what has been happening. But now I finally found the time to actually make a video for you guys, so I thought I'd kickstart by showing you my top 5 gel liners. Now, anyone who knows me knows that I love my gel liners. I've gone through every single brand out there. It's almost like I am the human guinea pig when it comes to gel liners, because I just find that they work so well and I'm really quite happy with them. And don't get me wrong, I do like my pencils and I do like my liquid liners, but gel liners are my utmost favourite ones. So I'm going to show you 5 of the ones that I really like, and I'm going to start off with probably the most value for money one. I don't want to say cheap, but the value for money one, going up to the most expensive one, but it kind of indicates as well which ones are my most favourites to my least favourites. Well, I'm actually going to do it from my least favourite to the most favourite, if that makes sense. Anyway, let's carry on. So the first one I've got is Collection 2000. Well, they now call themselves Collection. Dropped the 2000, haven't they? And this one is a green one, but you can get it in different colours. You can get it in a blue, I think a gold and a black as well. And this gel liner is, oh, it doesn't even say the grams on it, but I think it was between £3 to £5. So I mean, the fact that you can put it on really nicely, I'll just quickly show you. The consistency of it is a little bit dry, but that's okay, because if you're someone that struggles using a gel liner and you think that if you use something that's a bit more creamier, you're not going to have that control over it, with this you'll have a bit of control. Yeah, there you go. There you can see, and a bit of my old Mendy there. It does actually last and stay on your lids, and it doesn't start fading and everything. So yep, that's one of my favourites. My 4th favourite gel liner is the one by NYX, and this one is a liner and a smudger. Now, just like the Collection 2000 one, it's a bit dry, hence it's probably one of the reasons why I don't really like it that much, but I still do like it, because you can work into it just to like warm it up a bit and then apply it, and once it's applied it's a bit of a nightmare to take off. So you can see it there, it's the blackest of blacks you will find, and the great thing about it is that you can actually use it as a black base on your eyelid. So say for instance you're doing a black smoky eye and you don't really have a eyeshadow to go on top of it, this will stay, so you don't need to set it with a powder or anything, or an eyeshadow. I picked it up for about £8 at my local Next, which I was very shocked to find out that it was in Next. It was a section on a wall where they had all these NYX products, and I was like, I'm so happy. So I was able to try out a few different things, and I was so glad to find this because I've heard so much about it and I'm really happy with it. So yes, for £8, not too bad. The 3rd gel liner I'm going to talk about is the MAC Fluid Line in Black Track. I always forget the name. I feel like saying Blackout, but it's not, it's Black Track. This one has been a staple for years now, but what I'm finding with it, and I don't know whether MAC have done something about it, but I think the product consistency has changed, so I find it's starting to get drier. Now, I've been buying loads and loads of these for years, and I'm finding that it's getting drier and drier every time I buy a new one. So with this one, it's good. It's still a favourite, but I'm just finding it's drying up a lot. I mean, if you compare it to the NYX one, it's got a slight greyness to it, whereas the next one is a bit more of a black. For 3 grams it is £15, so it's a bit expensive really. So if you are someone who's not sure about a gel liner, I wouldn't suggest going to go out and buy this, especially if you haven't used it before. But again, you know, it's not a terrible gel liner. A lot of makeup artists love it, and if you're out there and you love it, please don't hate me for it. I used to love this, but I love the other products a lot more, which I'm going to talk about now. If you watch any of my videos, you will not be shocked to know that the Bobbi Brown gel liner is on my list. This has been an all-time favourite for such a long time, because it was probably my first gel liner I ever really had. I think the formulation has changed with this, like the MAC one. It seems to be a bit more drier than what it used to be, and it cakes a lot quicker. The texture of it is still creamy, but again, after a while it starts caking. Now I'm trying to put this onto my hand, and there's a bit of a drag on it, so you can actually see like the lines on my hands. Again, it's still not as black as the NYX one, but it is darker than the MAC. For £17.50, again, it is quite a dear gel liner, but it is a long wear eyeliner. For something that's gonna last all day to the evening, this is one of my favourite go-to products. It's always in my kit, it's always in my makeup bag as well. The gel liner that has knocked the Bobbi Brown liner out of its #1 position is the Illamasqua Gel Liner in Infinity. This bad boy is 5 grams of deliciousness. Why? Because it's so creamy, so easy to go on, and it lasts all day. I'll tell you a little story about this after I've shown you a swatch. And there's the swatch of it. It is just as black as the NYX one. However, it looks like it's a lot more creamy on my hand, but it does dry matte, and it is great for, you know, tight lining, putting inside your eyes. It's so versatile, it's great. And like the NYX one, you can use it as a smudger as well. To be fair, you can use all of them as smudgers, like eyeshadow bases or whatever, but I do absolutely love this one. Even though it's a big pot, it's the biggest pot out of them all. It's 5 grams, but it's the dearest one out of them all. It is at £18. And now I'll tell you my little story about my Illamasqua gel liner. So when I purchased it, I had it delivered, I put it on to test on my eyes. I didn't have no makeup on, and I totally forgot to take it off. And not that my husband reminded me that I still had makeup on my face, but anyway, I went to bed. Next morning when I woke up to wash my face, I saw I still had the eyeliner on, and it did not move. I still had a perfect flick on both sides, and I could not believe how well it actually stayed through the night, and it didn't lose its colour, didn't lose any intensity, and it didn't lose its shape. So I was really happy and impressed by that. I don't suggest anyone else try that, because putting makeup on and then not taking it off at night is very bad. Very bad. Do not do that. I don't suggest that at all. But honestly, it is one of the best eyeliners I've now come across to date. If I do come across anything else, I will let you guys know. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's been really informative. If you like any of these products, do let me know by leaving your comments below. And if there's any eyeliners you think I should try out, do let me know. Do give me a thumbs up, do subscribe, and do share this with your friends. And until next time, I'll see you later, guys. Bye!